The universe is not only stranger than we imagine, it's stranger than we can imagine. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. We are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a mirror planet of a very average star. But we can understand the universe that makes us something very special. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Be curious. My goal is simple. It is a complete understanding of the universe. Why it is as it is and why it exists at all. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. I'm just a child who has never grown up. I still keep asking these how and why questions. Occasionally, I find an answer. Science is not only a discipline of reason but also one of romance and passion. The thing about smart people is that they seem like crazy people to dumb people. I regard the brain as a computer which will stop working when its components fail. There is no heaven or afterlife for broken down computers. That is a fairy story for people afraid of the dark. Theoretical physics is one of the few fields in which being disabled is no handicap. It is all in the mind. Mankind's greatest achievements have come about by talking, and its greatest failure by not talking. We are in danger of destroying ourselves by our greed and stupidity. We cannot remain looking in rewards at ourselves on a small and increasingly polluted and overcrowded planet. The next time someone complains that you have made a mistake, tell him that may be a good thing, because without imperfection, neither you nor I would exist. It is not enough that we build products that function, that are understandable and usable. We also need to build products that bring joy and excitement, pleasure and fun, and yes, beauty to people lives. It is a waste of time to be angry about my disability. One has to get on with life and I have not done badly. People won't have time for you if you are always angry or complaining. I am just a child who has never grown up. I still keep asking these how and why questions. Occasionally, I find an answer. I think computer viruses should count as life. I think it says something about human nature that the only form of life we have created so far is purely destructive. I have noticed even people who claim everything is predestined and that we can do nothing to change it. Look before they cross the road. If aliens visit us, the outcome would be much as when Columbus landed in America, which did not turn out well for the Native Americans. We must develop as quickly as possible technologies that make possible direct connection between brain and computer so that artificial brain contribute to human intelligence rather than opposing it. Obviously, because of my disability, I need assistance, but I have always tried to overcome the limitation of my condition and lead as full a life as possible. I have traveled the world from the Antarctic to zero gravity. If we want to travel into the future, we just need to go fast, really fast, and I think the only way we are ever likely to do that is by going into space.